All right, I'm here once again to try another whiskey. I have here the Glengoyne 12-year-old. Now, I've never had this before. I have had Glengoyne 10, probably 5 years ago. And I still have a bottle of Glengoyne 18 going. I have had the teapot dram, which I found to be phenomenal. And I think I had one or two other samples of Glengoyne in the last year. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy right now to look and see which whiskeys samples I had. Trouble with samples is they're gone so soon that you can't really get a hang of it. However, the whiskey neighbor has sent me good size samples here. Good size samples. So then I might be able to get a better hang of what they're all about than if I just had like a 50 mils or less. Anyways, here we are. Glengoyne 12. I bought this one in Calgary on my way back from the UK, Calgary Airport. It was $67.89, 10-cent bottle deposit, and the GST was $3.40, a grand total of $71.39. It would be more expensive here in BC. I haven't priced it, but it would be more expensive. Here is the bottle of Glengoyne 12. Like I say, I've never had this before. I'm going to pour me a dram first before reading anything that's on the label or on the bottle. Oh yeah, it's got a pull tab, a little tab there. Let's get that. Yeah, if I'm in Alberta for any reason at any time, it's nice to pick up a bottle because it's going to cost less there than it's going to cost here. I also picked up another bottle at the same time, which I will be doing not too far from now. This is sort of like a nice pop. This is kind of a starter whiskey at the moment. It's 43% alcohol, so it's a little bit more than 40. Should pack a little bit more of a punch. It's a Highland Scotch, as far as I know. Yes, Highland single malt. And what does it say? Robbie Hughes is the distillery manager. Highland single malt. Oh, it's got tasting notes. I'm not going to tell you anything what they say. Nurtured, then matured for 12 years. Natural color from the oak casks alone. Doesn't say anything about chill filtering. Well, what's it say back here? Glengoyne Highland Single Malt Scotch Whisky, aged 12 years. Product of Scotland. Glengoyne Distillery. Okay. Return for refund where applicable. Fine print. Up to 6 years from oak forest to Highland Distillery. That is how long it takes before sherry casks are finally ready to receive our spirit. However, the journey has just begun. Together with bourbon casks, they spend the next 12 years within the cool darkness of our traditional earth-floored warehouse. Here, time and wood work together. The golden color develops along with a perfect balance of oak and sweetness. Nice. All in good time. Whole bunch of people's signatures on here. The Stillman, the Mashman, the Stillman, everybody. Okay. Nice. Bunch of signatures on the back here. Glengoyne 12. You can tell by the color if it's uncolored. Ah! I'm a klutz and I know it. Okay. Oh. That's got a nice sweet fruity aroma right off the pop. I'm getting like a lemon zest. Some darker ripe fruits, but not dried. Ripe fruits like plums. Oh, I'll say, yeah, there are some dried fruits too. There's some raisins. Sultanas, definitely sultanas. Smells nice. Fruity, rich and fruity. Now I'm getting some malty notes as well. Dig deep down underneath the fruit. Get some malt. Some of that malt could also be vanilla. Yes, vanilla, caramel, toffee from the bourbon barrels that were used. So this was used with a blend of bourbon barrels or ex-bourbon and ex-sherry. Ah, 43%. Let's see what we get for legs, if anything at all. Yeah, we go. Oh yeah, they're forming on the ridge and they're sliding down. Looks like it might be somewhat viscous for a 43. Smells delicious. Now this is completely different from my experience with the 10, which I found much too light for my tastes, and that was 5 years ago. Also, I found that the 18 takes a while to open up. This one might be just right. Okay, let's taste it. Mm. There's a nice balance of ex-sherry and ex-bourbon. That was just my first taste on a neck pour. Doesn't seem like it needs to open up much, although maybe it will. I find the mouthfeel a little bit thin. But it has the flavors. Mm. Fruity. Ripe, dark fruits. Plums. Raisins. Some prunes. But more ripe plums than prunes. Getting some toffee. some vanilla. It's nicely balanced between the fruits and the bourbon cask. The flavors imparted by the bourbon cask. It goes down nice, fruity, a little bit of citrus, lemon zest, a bit of orange maybe. Goes down smooth. That's not a bad thing necessarily. And the finish, mouth-watering, vanilla, toffee. Nice and mouth-watering. It's got a lot of flavor without being too strong. I think it's a good balance. This is a nice place. This is maybe good for a second whiskey in a flight, or maybe even a first. 43% is just right. I think that's where it should be. Just the right amount. Very, very nice. I like this. It's not too complex. It's just got enough of sherry and ex-bourbon to make it interesting and balanced. Won't kill you with sherry. There's no peat, no smoke at all. Yeah, very nice. Slanchava.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.